I mean, how many landlords have we talked to that they haven't raised their rent in 10
It's
years
crazy.
because, oh, it's a good tenant? Of course, it's a good tenant. It's a great tenant. But the expectation is you're at least keeping up with inflation and you're at least covering your costs. And if it's a true investment, the rent needs to be raised on a regular basis based upon the market. So,
Nobody knows this better than commercial real estate folks.
absolutely.
They understand in the leases in commercial buildings because they aren't year to year. They
Yeah.
generally chunks of time, 3 years, 5 years,
10
7 years,
years. Yeah.
and then they have periods of time that can be added on at the unilateral decision of the tenant. All of them negotiate escalators. It may be 4% per year, it may be 3% per year. Most do at least 3%.
Yep.
Because over the last 50 years, inflation has raised at least 3%. So goods and services are about a 3% increase. If I
Cost of
don't
living.
raise the rent, the dollar today,
Uh-huh.
which is a real full dollar today, is only going to be 97 cents next
That's
year.
right. That's right.
And then the compound effect works it down instead of working it up.
And 10 years later, you know,
That's
right.
not an investment.
No.
I'm not saying that you're not fair to tenants, but let me tell you how it works for tenants. So if I'm a tenant and I have a year lease, I call the owner and I say, look, I'd like to go ahead and continue to rent. The 3% escalator, in the event that they want to rent, protects them.
Yep.
So let's say it's $2,000. They know if they renew, it's only going to be $60.
Yep.
But what's happening now is, let's say they have a $2,000 rent, and it's a single family home, and it's $700 under market.
Yep.
If there's not an escalator built into that lease, the tenant now is subject to a $700 increase at discretion of
Where
the
it
owner.
could have been $60.
$60.
Absolutely.
So it isn't a bad thing for a tenant to have an escalator because it sets expectations with everybody involved. You have a year lease. In the event the lease goes beyond the year, you know exactly what the increase is going to be. Presumably, wages were supposed to go up 4% this year. So as they do, your wage goes up 4%. The amount you're paying in lease, only 3%. You know what to expect. The landlord is keeping up with inflation.
Yep.
It is a solid model and protects both parties.
Yeah, absolutely.